Well, we are getting a taste of Cajun today as Big Dave is taking us to River Falls Cafe in Duncan for today's Midday Eats, and he is joining us now in studio. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Midday Eats.
Midday Eats,
That's
the
it.
place to be.
That's it.
How did you find out about this place?
Highly recommended. Everyone was telling me, Dave, we know you love shrimp and grits, and well, shrimp and grits.
Grits, yeah.
And so I had to go try it out. Cool thing about this place, every time they enter a competition and put this dish in a competition, they always bring home the gold. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta try it and see what it's about, and it lived up to the expectations. So I don't want to put them in a box though, because they give far more than Cajun food, and we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. Well, first we did map it out for you. It's located on East Main Street in Duncan. And you just mentioned this. You said they've won awards for their scrimp and grits. How many awards are we talking?
Soon as you walk in, they have like just a plethora of awards. Last I counted, it was like 7 or 8, and then some. But yeah, it's really worth you going to try it.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the menu we're trying out today. We're going to have Blake's Triple Berry Jam, buffalo chicken dip, some scrimp and grits, a jambalaya pasta, and my very favorite, banana pudding. Of course, we got to start by getting to the bar. You got a craft beer.
Yep.
Tell me all about it.
The Blake's Triple Berry Jam. Now, this is my go-to anytime I'm getting a cider or a beer. This right here, it has strawberry, blackberry, raspberry, and they compile everything together, and it's just oh so good. It's a 6.5%, so you kind of got to be careful after you have 1 or 2 of them, but very good. Easy drinking. Very good.
Yeah, and then you got to get an appetizer.
Oh, absolutely.
So you got the buffalo chicken dip. And this is good to share with
Absolutely.
the group?
That's one of the cheat codes. Well, first off, anything you get from here, you just be ready, and you can share it with like multiple people at the table. They give a generous, like over generous portion of food.
Love that.
I go a lot of places, and it's hard for me to find buffalo chicken dip on the menu. So when I saw this, I had to get it. Very good. It's not your traditional buffalo chicken dip, whereas it has like a Cajun flavor to it. But very good. Highly recommend it.
I feel like most of the time when I get a dip like that, I don't have enough chips.
Yeah.
But looking at that plate, I think I have enough chips.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And,
so we appreciate that.
And good. It's big enough to share as well. So,
yeah,
yep.
Absolutely. All right, we got to get to the star of the show.
Okay.
The scrimp and grits.
High pitch.
Scrimp
there we go.
and grits. How are these?
Okay, so this dish... This is the one that has won so many awards, right? You have the andouille sausage, you have the peppers and onions, but the peppers and onions are, they're roasted, so that gives a different flavor, right?
Yeah.
So you put all of that into the pan, they cook it down, and then they add the Cajun cream sauce, and they tie everything together, and the shrimps by themselves, I mean, the grits by themselves are so very good. When you put all of this together, it's just, you put it in your mouth, you're just like, oh my goodness, just that good. Very good.
That looks really good.
Oh yeah, yep.
So does the sound of jambalaya pasta.
Absolutely.
What makes this dish special?
Again, the Cajun sauce, but with this one, cheat code on this, right? When you go there, like if you and I were to go there, you just order the one and then get an extra plate. It is that huge. You can't finish it by yourself.
I love that.
And you got to get extra bread because this is a sopper. You got a sop at the bottom of the bowl with this. You won't get to the bottom of the bowl. But anyway, you have chicken, you have the andouille sausage, you have the scrimp. Every time you stick your fork in there, you can get a different dish because they have so many different proteins. And the cream sauce, absolutely amazing. The noodles are cooked al dente. It's just perfect.
I feel like that's budget friendly when you can split all these entrees.
Yes.
We love to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
We also love to hear that they have banana pudding, but you say this is different than other banana puddings.
It is, absolutely. I'm used to the traditional nana pudding where you have the old school wafers and the old bananas in it. This is different. You have, the texture here is kind of like a gelato or a cheesecake per se.
Okay.
Now, my son was with me. He loves banana pudding, but he doesn't like the old school banana pudding. This checked the boxes for him, and it also checked the boxes for me. This is good. The kicker with this, instead of vanilla wafers, they use the white Oreos, which gives it a different flavor and different texture. This is a good one.
Clearly a success because that was an empty jar. So we ate the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Which is always a good sign for dessert when you enjoy it. Well, thanks again for joining us this Monday. If you guys are interested, River Falls Cafe is located on East Main Street in Duncan. Now they're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. They are closed Sundays and Mondays. But for more information, you can head to our website at foxcarolina.com.